Welcome to the Chop Shop -2. It's me and KP with the Hood Guru. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know what time it is. Hope when everyone's enjoying basketball season.
March Madness.
And March Madness. We sitting here looking at the Lakers not do their thing.
Fill out your brackets.
So, and I hope y'all paid attention to KP's college squad as he put up the gauntlet for everyone that wants to challenge him. What's your name on
Big Red Bus 754.
And
on ESPN's Tournament Challenge.
ESPN Tournament Challenge.
Or CBSSports.com.
There you
Either
go.
one. Come get me.
So, now we're going to transition. We're talking about the draft. KP's going to put up his mock draft sometime before the draft starts. Are we going to do it live is the big question. Everyone wants to know, are we going to get out and do it for what? What is this, be the fourth year?
Fourth year.
Fourth year,
Yeah.
Don? How many? What?
It's going to be the fourth year.
Fourth year. I don't know, man. The draft this year is on a Thursday.
4:30 Pacific time.
We got jobs, man. It's we got jobs. I don't know. It may happen, may not happen. Who knows? But we got a template here. Since none of us has actually sat down and done our homework on it, we got some things in the books we may let y'all in on.
I've been studying.
KP's been doing his thing. So what's this? This is Sporting News.
Sporting News.
Mock draft that they got right here.
Yep.
So they have to see who's number one. They got the Rams taking Sue.
Ndamukong Suh.
Sue with the number one pick, man, at D tackle. I don't think necessarily they can go wrong anywhere, man. And the number one pick kind of usually is kind of anticlimactic. You kind of know who's going number one. It's a good pick.
Yes, it would be a good pick. Here's the smart thing, Rams. You've been hearing overtures about Bradford. You've been hearing all the stuff like, well, we got to get a franchise quarterback because we missed on Sanchez. We missed on my man Flacco or whatever. To hell with all that. Go get your piece to the puzzle. People say, oh, well, they need a whole bunch of stuff. Trade down. The piece to the puzzle is Sue, Carricker, the other cat from Nebraska that's there, and Long. When you develop a defensive line, when you develop an offense where you just got your boy that was from Baylor, the pieces to the puzzle have to fit. You will get a quarterback. Relax. Take care of it. Make your money. Get Sue. Boom.
The cat with the dreadlocks still there running the ball.
Yeah, Steven Jackson's still there.
Yeah, you can get anybody to hand the ball off to him. Lions, and they have Lions taking Derek Morgan from Georgia Tech DN.
Hey, this guy is all the rage. This is your new Dwight Freeney, ladies and gentlemen. New Dwight Freeney.
He's that fast.
Man, he is. I've seen games where he played against Florida State, where he played against Wake Forest. This cat, I'm like, damn, are you tired? Will you stop?
Wow.
He is no joke.
All right, well, they got everything they want as far as they got the star wide out, the star quarterback. Who's running the ball in Detroit? I can't even remember.
Oh, we got my boy out of...
It ain't Kevin Jones. He ain't.
No, it's not Kevin Jones. He's not there. Oh, man. I forgot this cat's name. He was there last year.
If you actually like Detroit, you should know. I mean, who else would know?
But that's one of their pressing needs. Get you a dominant running back to develop your running game. And go get Stafford some help.
Yeah. The Bucks, they have them down as taking the D tackle, Gerald McCoy. Is this supposed to be like the new Warren Sapp?
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you why I don't like this cat. Gerald McCoy is heavy in the legs and weak up front. Anytime you only do like less than 20 reps on the bench press, you a D tackle. Motherfucker, you're supposed to be in the 30s.
Yeah, because wasn't there a kid playing running back?
Running backs.
175.
Receivers.
And he put 225 up like 19.
Man, they doing better than you. That's a bad thing. That means your leverage is only coming from the legs, which is not as bad, but you have no upper body strength.
Yeah, and your legs going to wear down after a while.
Who you going to throw to the side?
Yeah,
come on, man. Hey,
great.
Bucks, don't waste that pick. Trade down.
Now, here's one that I find, kind of surprising, but I guess it's the writing on the wall for my man Campbell. They say the Redskins are going to take Bradford.
They want a quarterback.
Well, they're based, so who are they going, what happens to Campbell?
We heard Campbell would have to go because we heard overtures for Clausen. We heard overtures for Bradford. We know Mike Shanahan likes to develop his quarterbacks into his system, his way. So, i.e., my boy that went to Chicago or Cutler, he's known for that. So what you guys got to do is understand is who can he develop the best in this draft, or can he develop Campbell? If not, if he doesn't see it, if he's seen it from the film, he's like, hey, cut my losses, go get Bradford.
Now, the Browns are talking about, they say the Browns would take Joe Hayden at cornerback. Cornerback doesn't seem like a desperate need for them.
Well, it's not, but the pressing need is, what do you do to sell? What do you do to create? What do you do to establish your team chemistry? They figure, get a defensive corner that is a shutdown corner.
But they got Eric Wright. He's a pretty good corner.
Yeah, Eric Wright that came out of UNLV a few years ago.
Yeah.
He is a pretty good corner. But if you have Eric Wright and you got Hayden from Florida, you got a shutdown corner where you can play man. Maybe they're going to switch the defense up on from the 3-4 to the 4-3. You got rid of Brady Quinn. You kept Seneca Wallace. Maybe you going in the draft and say move down and get some more picks later on. We don't know what Holmgren going to do. But I look at it that, hey, it's a piece to the puzzle. You got to start somewhere.
I feel you. Let me see something else they got here that's interesting. They think the Broncos are going to take a wide receiver. Does that say?
Yeah, you got to. Because Brandon Marshall is out the door, and you're going to try to get as much as you can for him. And
so you think that's a good pick?
Yeah, it is
wide
a good
receiver at the Broncos.
Yeah, you got to do something. If you lose a playmaker, replace him with a playmaker.
All right. It's another interesting one they got on here. Does any of these sound like something you would have? Any of these picks where they put them so far?
Yeah.
Or are you just going to wait and not even drop
Well, some of them do. It's just that you got to look at what you're doing with free agency. Where do you feel yourself in free agency? And what do you do when you try to establish, hey, this is our building block for this team. My man then blown everything up in Denver. So you got to start from somewhere. Replace what you're going to lose. You all know you're going to lose them. You got Brady Quinn. So now you got Quinn and Orton thinking, well, shit, I'm the man. Well, no, I'm the man. Well, one of these men going to have somebody to throw to.
All right, well, here's the last two. They have the Dolphins taking a wide receiver. You really think they need wide receiver?
They need help. Henny needs somebody to throw to.
So
Ted Ginn Jr. is not the man. I believe Chambers or whatever is too old. These cats, you got
Chambers is back at the Dolphins?
No, I'm sorry. Not Chambers. What's the guy? He was with Booker. Was it Booker?
Marty Booker?
One of them. They don't have a playmaker at the receiver position.
All
so
right.
they're looking at the Dez Bryants and all these cats.
All right. Chargers, talking about Jonathan Dwyer from
Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I see it as something nice, but the thing is that Dwyer was in a run-oriented offense, so anything he did was going to look good.
Can he catch out the backfield?
That's the thing. No passes were coming out of the backfield, so all it was run, run, run.
Last one I'm going to say it on this, then, we can put it to rest, man, until it's time for us to do our thing. They're talking about, at least here in the sporting news, they think Taylor Mays will go to the Vikings. So do you think that's why, well, you look at the Vikings, do they really need a safety? Is that their concern?
You look
You
at
think
it.
that's what happened in that championship game? They just, they couldn't stop the pass?
Yes and no. What you look at it is, I take a talented player who may have a flaw, reading coverages, and kind of slow to react. But when you put talent amongst other talent, it excels. You saw what he did before when he had all that talent before him when he was a junior, and everybody did good, and he covered up his flaws with Pete Carroll. And last year you saw where he kind of slipped, where he had to be exposed, and he was always late to recognize coverage. This is something whereas, hey man, we get a run stopper, we get a hitter, we get somebody that's going to help out Winfield, and where he says, you know what, dog, it's just another piece to the puzzle, that's my key word, and making it happen.
So you don't think they should go with a quarterback because Brett Favre is probably...
No, because you're looking at it where you see McNabb is going to stay with this 1 year. And overtures for McNabb will say, okay, well, if we don't get it this year, you're going to Minnesota. Because they're not going to make a move for Michael Vick, and they know that Favre is going to be leaving. They know they don't have it with Tavares Jackson or Sage Rosenfeld. So you say, hey, McNabb, I see what Philly's doing. I see how they playing a role. We kept Vic. We gave him his roster bonus. You kept Cobb. You're going to dangle some people up into the draft. If you guys don't move, we going for you after this boy leaves next year.
All right, well, there you have it. And next time we meet up, we'll talk about the business of sports, which is free agency. That's my man KP. I'm Marky Lowe. That's DJ Don, the Hood Guru, and he doing this right here, there, boy. So we done.